I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Top K-pop, ARMY, and K-pop fans around the world are once again rocked by major news coming from the South Korean entertainment powerhouse. The names of HYBE and BTS's Jungkook are once again shining brightly in the global media spotlight. After various speculations, rumors, and strategic plans that have spread over the past few months, it's now increasingly clear that HYBE is preparing a major move that is believed to change the landscape of the Korean music industry. And most notably, Jungkook is being called the key to this resurgence. If we take a step back, it's undeniable that HYBE is more than just an ordinary entertainment company. This label has become a symbol of the K-pop industry revolution, especially after giving birth to global phenomena like BTS. However, in the current climate, with many new idols emerging and competition intensifying, a big question arises: who can bring HYBE back to the top? The answer, almost everyone agrees: Jungkook. Jungkook is not only the youngest member of BTS, but also the figure often dubbed the Golden Magne. Everything he touches always becomes the focus of attention. From powerful vocals to energetic choreography, mesmerizing visuals, and even charisma on stage, Jungkook has the complete package of a global superstar. Even during his solo projects, Jungkook's songs have dominated international charts, proving his influence extends far beyond South Korea. Behind the scenes, HYBE seems to be keenly reading global trends. They know full well that the world is waiting for BTS's resurgence, and Jungkook is the gateway to a new era. Some music industry analysts even say HYBE's strategy this time isn't just about a comeback, but about regaining full control of the Korean music industry, which has recently become crowded with competing labels. So, what exactly is HYBE planning? Rumors suggest there's a major collaboration project involving Jungkook with a number of top international musicians. This project is believed to be not just about increasing popularity, but also about reaffirming HYBE's dominance in the global music market. In other words, this move will strengthen Korea's position as a global music hub and ensure BTS remains at the forefront. Furthermore, many observers believe HYBE is building a new ecosystem where music, technology, and pop culture synergize. From metaverses and dedicated streaming platforms to massive global events, everything is geared towards creating unique experiences for fans. And amidst all this, Jungkook stands as the face of the show, the perfect representation of a new generation of K-pop going global. However, this journey will certainly not be easy. Competition in the Korean music industry is increasingly fierce. Many new groups are rising, bringing fresh colors and innovative strategies. But what sets HYBE apart is its long experience, solid global fanbase, and, of course, the irreplaceable presence of BTS. This is where their greatest strength lies. HYBE isn't simply relying on fleeting trends, but building a solid foundation. With Jungkook at the center of attention, HYBE is ready to prove that they can still shake up the music world, not just in Korea, but also in America, Europe, and the Middle East. The ARMY itself seems increasingly enthusiastic. Every time Jungkook's name is linked to a new project, social media feeds are immediately filled with speculation, theories, and endless support. Many are saying that this is the beginning of a new era for BTS, with Jungkook as the driving force. If we look back at history, BTS has repeatedly set unprecedented records. They've won Grammys, topped Billboard charts, and even become part of global conversations beyond the music world. So, when HYBE teamed up with Jungkook to reclaim their throne, the world was waiting. What other incredible achievements would emerge from this collaboration? One thing is certain: Jungkook's inclusion in HYBE's grand strategy is no coincidence. It's a carefully calculated move. HYBE understands that to truly dominate the music industry, they need an icon who is not only popular but also globally relevant. And who else could it be, if not Jungkook? If we look at HYBE's past practices, this company never plays small. Every step they take is calculated and leads to significant impact. From expanding into the American market acquiring major labels, to technological innovations that bring artists closer to fans, HYBE has always been able to go further than its competitors. This time, with Jungkook at the forefront, those efforts are expected to be even more massive. Jungkook is no ordinary idol. He is the global face of BTS, recognized by international media as one of the most influential entertainers of his generation. His popularity stems not only from ARMY but also reaches a general audience that may not have previously followed K-pop closely. This is what makes HYBE place such complete trust in him. Rumors are circulating that HYBE is preparing a global domination strategy project in which Jungkook will be involved in a series of international collaborations, massive tours, and music releases targeting the global market, particularly the United States and Europe. This includes not only music but also fashion, technology, and even film. In other words, HYBE is trying to establish Jungkook not just as a singer, but as a global cultural icon. As we know, BTS is currently undergoing military service, which naturally slows down the group's activities. However, HYBE's clever strategy is to keep the BTS flame burning by highlighting certain members at the right times. And Jungkook, with his global charm and popularity, is the mainstay of BTS's success. Every step Jungkook takes represents the group, as if he is carrying the BTS flag single-handedly on the world stage. From chart success to social media popularity, everything proves that even though they are temporarily apart, BTS's aura remains vibrant. On the other hand, the Korean music industry is currently in full swing. Many new groups are emerging, other agencies are becoming more daring and expanding their market, and K-pop music trends continue to shift rapidly. However, HYBE's advantage lies in the global fanbase they've built over more than a decade. The label is no longer just competing domestically, it's playing on the global stage. So when HYBE and Jungkook unite to reclaim the throne, they're not just talking about the throne in Korea, but about broader global domination. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the ARMY's enthusiasm. Every time there's a rumor about Jungkook's comeback or a new HYBE strategy, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram feeds are immediately filled with speculation. International media outlets also report every little detail, from Jungkook's airport appearances to mysterious teasers to Weverse posts. This phenomenon demonstrates that anything related to Jungkook has immense appeal. HYBE clearly recognizes this and has made it the primary fuel for their grand strategy. Many observers predict that HYBE's move this time will usher in a new golden era for K-pop. If BTS has successfully penetrated the global market in a way no other idol has ever done before, now they're poised to do so again, with Jungkook as the center of gravity. Does this mean we'll see Jungkook emerge as a global solo artist on par with the world's top artists? It's certainly possible. Does it also mean HYBE will once again dictate the direction of Korean music? The signs are clearly pointing in that direction. If this narrative continues, one thing is certain. HYBE and Jungkook don't just want to return to the top, but they want to dominate the music scene in a broader, deeper, and more global way. The Korean music industry's reign seems to be just the beginning. The ultimate goal is to establish Jungkook and HYBE as a cultural force that dominates the entire world. And now, all eyes are on one thing. When will that big moment come? ARMY is preparing, the world is speculating, and the music industry is trembling in anticipation. Because when HYBE and Jungkook make their move, the impact will be more than just a comeback. It's history ready to be written.